Hey guys, it's Catfish here again and welcome back to my channel. Before I begin, I wanted to give a huge thanks and shout out to OPX Max and OPX Starta, both of whom are members of my PUBG Mobile research clan Omniscience, for helping me conduct the experiments in this video. For any experiment, you have to keep your testing parameters constant if you want your results to be accurate, precise, and true. What this means is, in the case of PUBG Mobile Metro armor testing, it doesn't really matter which gun or ammo type we choose to shoot these vests to test their protection, as long as it's the same for all the trials within an experiment. In any case, we chose high explosive 12 gauge rounds simply because they dealt the most damage per shot, so the differences are more obvious. Looking at the results, the steel front level 6 vest protected the player better than the One Eyed Cobra equivalent. And if we repeat the test with helmets, you can see that the steel front helmet is also stronger than the One Eyed Cobra helmet. Comparing the stats of the two vests shows that the only thing that's different in terms of protection is that the steel front vest offers better penetration protection, which indicates that in some shape or form, penetration is very much a real mechanic in PUBG Mobile Metro. And this is confusing to me, especially when you start testing composite plates, which supposedly increases your protection against penetration. Firing various types of ammo against 3 composite plates and 0 plates show that no matter what ammo type you use, you take the same amount of damage, whether you equip composite plates or not, suggesting that penetration is BS. This makes it very confusing as to what penetration actually means, and as of right now, to be honest, I am not quite sure. Because in the case of the steel front vest, it did do something, but in the case of the composite plates, it did nothing. In any case, if composite plates are useless, what about steel plates and nylon straps? Well, starting with nylon straps, you can see that they do actually reduce your wear and tear by 25% for each nylon strap you equip. This is amazing because just equipping 2 nylon straps essentially means your vest is now twice as durable, meaning you can take on twice as many fights before your vest is useless, while equipping 3 nylon straps quadruples your durability. When it comes to steel plates, we tested various conditions, wearing steel plates on both steel front and One Eyed Cobra vests, and here are the results. Right off the bat, in the first 2 rows, you can see that having 3 steel plates makes a huge difference compared to no plates at all. In a separate test, we found out it takes 9 MK14 shots to kill a steel front with 3 steel plates, but 7 shots to kill the same enemy with no plates. You can see in the 3rd row that having 3 composite plates basically has no significant difference compared to having no plates at all, which we've confirmed in the previous experiment. You can also see in rows 4 and 5 that for each steel plate you don't equip, you take more damage, which shows that the protection you get from equipping steel plates do stack on top of each other. Finally, in rows 6 and 7, you can see that equipping steel plates works on One Eyed Cobra vests as well. But because we already saw in the first experiment that steel front vests are inherently stronger than One Eyed Cobra vests, you're still taking more damage than if you had worn a steel front vest with equivalent amounts of steel plates. This research shows that if you foresee yourself getting into lots of fights in the radiation zone, and let's say you aren't that interested in looting, you can drop the tactical pouch vest attachments and consider equipping either 2 steel plates for maximum protection, 2 nylon straps for maximum durability, or 1 of each for a balanced gameplay. Anyways, I hope this research was helpful, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace out.